Welcome troopers, today we're going to be doing a different video. So, today's video is a wave overview of the LEGO Ninjago themes March wave of 2024. So, what we're going to be discussing in this video is, first of all, we're going to be discussing the sets themselves, then we're going to be discussing the minifigures. So, to start off with the sets, we're just going to go through the sets quickly. So, I'm going to move these minifigures. Alright, so starting off from smallest to biggest, we have Young Dragon Ryu. Now, for this review or overview, I won't have any 4+ sets. 4+ sets will most likely never be in these overviews unless they're that good. So, like I said, we have Young Dragon Ryu, a relatively opposable small dragon. Nothing crazy going on with him. This set has 3 total minifigures overall. Getting this set is $16. You have to pay $16, which is not bad for the size. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Young Dragon Ryu. As for our next set, we have Lloyd's Elemental Power Mech. Fun fact, this set is only lasting a year. So I do recommend getting it very soon if you haven't already gotten it. Now, if I can put this tree back, sorry guys. Excuse me while I fiddle around with this real quick. There we go. So, as for Lloyd's Elemental Power Mech, it has 3 minifigures. It retails for $20. It's pretty nice. It goes way over the piece count that you would expect for a set for $20, because I think this is like 260 something pieces to my knowledge. So yeah, pretty nice looking set overall. Got a lot of posability. It is a mech after all. So our next set in size is Aaron's buggy. I forgot what the off-road buggy, something like that. Sorry if I can't remember some of the names. Yes, Jesse, it is indeed. Okay, so this is a pretty nice looking set overall. 50 is a bit overcharged, is a bit of an overcharge, but that's whatever. Has a couple cool stickers all around and has a little grappling hook, which you can hang on to stuff. You can see I'm pulling it and it's pretty sturdy. Oh, okay. I don't recommend pulling it too hard, because that is gonna happen. Silly me. Okay, let me just put that back. So, once I get this thing back, here, oops, tangled it. Yeah, I don't recommend doing that for too long. Anyway, our next set is Kai's Climber Mech. This set has 4 minifigures and retails for $70. None of these sets, besides Lloyd's Elemental Power Mech, is retiring this year, luckily, because these are 2024 sets. So you'll be able to get these guys. You have another year to get all these guys. So this is a pretty nice looking mech. It's the second largest mech from this year, with Cole's or the second largest Ninjago mech this year, with Cole's Titan mech, I think it was called, being the biggest. So yeah, pretty small, or not small, but it's pretty kind of slim build. So yeah, nothing crazy going on with it. So yeah, once again, this set does also have that little feature that luckily the attachment is a bit more, as you can tell, it's a bit more sturdy because it's attached in a different way. So yeah, it's a little bit better in terms of sturdiness. Some people call this set ugly, but it's not that bad. So our next 2 sets are the same exact price. So I'm just going to go with the smaller one based on size first. And that is actually my most recent set from this wave. This is actually the set I needed to do to get this overview out. This is the Dragonstone Shrine. I actually got this taken care of today. So yeah, it's a pretty nice set. It's more of like a display build than a play build. But there's a couple play features, like you have this little stone here. Also a couple secrets to a couple little rooms. There's a little bookcase, and you can also grab this little book here. Pretty nice. So yeah, pretty basic set overall. Nothing crazy going on with it anyway. And yeah, that's the second to last set anyway. And our last set, if I can move this guy back, is the... What's your name? Oh yeah, the Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo. If I can move it. Excuse me while I figure out how to move this guy without clashing into anything else. There we go. Move you, and then you. So, oh, by the way, the Dragonstone Shrine, $120, 6 minifigures. what was that? Okay, anyway, our last set here, like I said, is the Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo. I believe this is, so I know this is $120. I think it has 10 minifigures. Sorry if I get that wrong, guys. I'm just going to count them out real quick. So I guess I'll pause it and I'll be back in a second, yeah. Never mind, y'all, that set has 8 minifigures, which is still not bad. Because for the price, $120, not bad for the figures. Plus, you get this big set. But yeah, you get 8 minifigures. Like I said, it's $120. Now you also have this. You have this little thingy here. Nothing crazy going on with this. You also got the Big Boy Dojo here. You can turn it around. You can do stuff with it. There's a lot of play features in the set. So yeah, if you didn't already see it, I do have a review on my channel, because I'm not going to actually review these guys. I'm just giving you a little overview of the wave in general. So yeah, pretty nice looking set overall. Now, we got to get to the minifigures, because the minifigures are arguably one of the best parts of these sets most of the time. So I'm going to move everything and then put the minifigures down. So I have my minifigures laid out here. These are all the ninja figures, as in the main characters of the show. So I'm going to just be going over, like I said, the minifigures. We're also going to be giving some statistics about them. Excuse me. So, for our Lloyds, we have 3. We have this bad boy. We're actually going to zoom in here so that way we can... yeah, there we go. We have Climber Lloyd. His Lloyd mech suit version, I guess. And then Master Lloyd. This is very similar to the one from the January wave. This one's the exact same except without the shoulder armor. This one has shoulder armor, so yeah, I guess it's a kind of a trade-off in a way. So yeah, 3 Lloyds, pretty nice. Our next character is Kai. He gets 3 variants. That's not in the 4+ set. He has 2 with this. Well, he has 2 variants, but 3 total figures. We have Climber Kai and the Dragon's Rising Season 1 Kai, but without a hood. So yeah, nothing crazy going on there. Our next character is Jay, who only gets 1 variant in this wave. Obviously, he's not in the show, per se, in this form. They just threw him in there to have him. But yeah, we got a pretty basic Jay figure. Our next figure is Cole, or next character is Cole. He's also limited to 1, so that's kind of unfortunate. Pretty basic figure as well. And then Zane, also limited to 1. So yeah, once again, Climber version again. Our next character is Nia, who actually gets 3 versions, just like Lloyd. So yeah, 3 different versions too. So we have Mech Nia, Climber Nia, and Dragon's Rising Season 1 without Hood Nia. So yeah, pretty basic. And then our second to last, or well, third to last ninja is Aaron, who gets 2 figures, the exact same variant. We also get Sora with 1 variant, or 1 character, one variant, or whatever you want to call it. This one actually has this new hairpiece they introduced with this wave, which is pretty cool. And then our last figure is Wildfire. She gets a new variant, different from her. This is very different from her, like, summer 2023 version. I forgot when that wave released, because I actually started collecting Ninjago like in 2024. So yeah, anyway, those are all the ninja figures. So now if you're looking at it, the figure, if you like Lloyd, you're probably gonna have, or Lloyd or Nia, you're gonna have the best time finding these figures. Lloyd and Nia are both available in the second cheapest set, which is pretty nice. If you want Sora and Aaron as well, you can also have them for only $16 more when this set here. So yeah, not these versions of Lloyd and Nia specifically. I just grabbed 2 versions, or yeah, 2. I just grabbed a Lloyd and Nia. If you're looking at this set, you're going to be looking at these 2 characters. But yeah, that's pretty much it for those characters. Now we're gonna go into the random supporting characters. There's only 3. So we have Baby Ryu. This is probably one of the last times well, actually, never mind. He is appearing in a junior set, but yeah, or 4+ set, whatever you want to call it, blah, blah, blah. We have Euphrasia, Wu, and Baby Ryus. So these 2, unfortunately, appear in the most expensive set, or one of the most expensive sets, which is the Dragonstone Shrine over there. And Baby Ryu over here appears in this set here, the $50 set. So yeah, these are very accessible figures, although you can find Ryu pretty easily in other sets. Wu, you can find different versions of him for pretty cheap. But Euphrasia is pretty rare to find. I do recommend getting the Dragonstone Shrine. That might be her only appearance. And if you like Euphrasia, like I said, might be her only appearance in the set, so I do recommend you get her now. Anyway, our last set of figures is our villains. Now, each and every one of the villains gets their fair share of figures in this. We have 2 Rozes, so we're gonna get these guys out. Like I said, 2 Rozes, the exact same variant, but with different weapons. One has a axe, and this is the one from the Dragonstone Shrine, and this is the one from the Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo. He has a hammer. Our next character is Cinder, who is the exact same across all 3 sets. The one on the right, or left, is coming from the Elemental Power Mech, which is over here. I'm just going to point at it. It's in the frame now. And this one comes from the car here, from the buggy, whatever you want to call it. Excuse me while I forget all my lines. And this guy comes from the Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo over here. So yeah, he's pretty accessible. You can get him in a $20 set. So yeah. Oop. And our last character is Jordana. This is the, there's 2 technically different variants. These are the exact same figure, except one has that, and then one has that. But yeah, one of them gives you that sword, which I personally like that sword. This one appears in the Climber Mech over there, and this one appears in the Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo. So yeah, pretty basic figure. And then our last figure is the Wolf Mask Warrior. You get 3 total in this wave, with 1 swordsman and 2 claws. So yeah, pretty nice. And now talking about which figure you're probably gonna easily find the most. Excuse me while I mess up everything up. Cinder, pretty obviously, if you couldn't already tell, is the easiest to access. He is in Lloyd's Elemental Power Mech. So yeah, he's definitely the easiest to find. The Wolf Mask Warrior is technically the easiest to find if you count the fact that he's in the Baby Dragon or Young Dragon Ryu. But, I mean, you're probably already going to have a Wolf Mask Warrior if you have the January wave. So yeah. So that's pretty much it for the minifigures. Now, I want to go into a little summary. Which set should you buy if you want the best value? If you want the most ninja, what set should you buy? So, I would say, out of these options, you're going to be looking at either the Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo or the Elemental Power Mech if you want the OG ninja. And you're going to want the Young Dragon Ryu if you want the new ninja. Now, if you have the new or the old ninja, the Baby Dragon Ryu introduces both, or has both Aaron and Sora. So, if you want those 2, you're going to want to get Young Dragon Ryu. Now, if you want the OG ninja, you can either get this set. This is only $20 for a 2 ninja set. Or you can get this guy right here for 4. This guy has 4 ninja in a $120 set. So it's all really dependent on what you think is a better option. Personally, if you want the OG ninja, these 2 sets right here, the Kai Climber Mech and the Lloyd's Elemental Power Mech, are going to be your best options to get both combined. Because for a total of $90, you get 4 ninja, or 4 OG ninja. And then you get Wildfire, which is not exclusive to this wave, but she's pretty hard to find in this specific wave, although she is appearing in a $10 set next year. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, though, the least worth it set is Kai's Climber Mech. Unfortunately, this guy right here, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but Kai's Climber Mech is kind of worthless now when you think of it. It really depends, because if you want Climber J, I mean maybe, but every single minifigure in this set right here, in this bad boy, appears in at least one other set that's for cheaper. Except, well, Climber J. Wildfire appears in two cheaper sets. Climber Kai appears in one cheaper set, and Jordana appears in a couple cheaper set, or two. Wait, no, one cheaper set. But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate in that sense. So that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Like I said, if you want depending on what you want, you're gonna want to get different sets. But I bought the whole wave, so I'm showing them off now. That's it. Bye, guys.